Oh my. Hi, everybody. Hey, girls.
What a shock it was to wake up Sunday morning to about 6-7 inches
pretty girl.
of snow.
Hi.
While we've been expecting winter to begin anytime, and often we already have snow by even sometimes middle of October,
breakfast?
depending on the year,
All right.
this was quite the shock to wake up to full-blown winter versus having kind of a soft start with maybe a little skiff of snow on the ground. Winter brings many challenges due to the short days and the long winter nights, as well as the intense cold that we will inevitably experience this winter, the challenges to keep animals warm and dry and out of the wind. As you can see today, just due to the temperature hovering right around +2 degrees, and yet it's snowing and the horses are a little bit damp, which is kind of a recipe for disaster if they are not dry. Chore time takes significantly longer just due to the volume of things that need to get done, not to mention the preparation for even stepping foot outside to begin with. At this point, the horses are being fed extra feed as they adjust to the winter temperatures. At some point, once these temperatures start dropping further down, we may switch to free feeding the horses round hay bales throughout the coldest parts of winter. If you've been around for some of my last videos, you will know that Denny, my Nubian buck, sustained some sort of eye injury where he developed almost like a cataract in his eye with a lot of inflammation and swelling and redness to the point where he was completely blind. And so treatment has continued for him in the hopes that we can save his sight in that eye. While I can often struggle with my overall mental health due to waking up when it's dark and then eating supper when it's often dark, I have found some things and supplements that seem to help my mood. But something that also really, really helps with seasonal affective disorder or seasonal depression or winter blues, whatever you would like to call it, has been getting outside and getting fresh air. That is one of the reasons why we do have animals.
You love the winter?
Yes, it's a wonderful opportunity to teach our children responsibility, and also I love and adore animals. I will never deny that. But it forces me to get outside at least twice a day to do chores and to take care of them.
Hey, little girls. You guys survive our first big snowstorm? Huh? What in the world was that, hey? So much snow in such a short amount of time. You're so cute. Come on, Summer. What are you doing? What? doing? Crazy little girl? What? No, you're being all silly. Summer. Oh. What is going on? Hi, you goose. Girly. Not quite sure why you're standing in the middle of the snow. Chatting. Hey? Lucky. What is this? This is winter. You were a barn goat last winter. This is kind of your first real winter outside. How's our miscreant doing? Hey? Hard to tell. Don't eat my sleeve. Oh, I think it might actually be clearing up a little bit. I think we might have saved your eye, Denny. Just maybe. I hope so. Looks like it's actually clearing up. Hey, I think we did it. It's not completely better, but... Alright, duty calls. Little toddler screaming her face off because she probably fell in the snow. But won't let big sister help her up. It's actually impressive, the amount of snow that we got in such a short amount of time. I'm still a little bit in denial that that happened. But it's just our spot. Like, you drive even 5 minutes and then there's like 6 inches less snow than what we got here on the top of the hill coming out of the valley, which is just feels insane. As much as I whine and complain sometimes about winter, just ask my husband. I'm not a huge fan of winter. But I will absolutely acknowledge the fact that it is absolutely stunning. It's so beautiful. It just makes my life a whole lot harder doing chores and really anything outside. Especially as a mama of little kids. Anytime you're going outside, you're gearing everybody up, and it's just a lot of extra effort to get everybody in snow gear. And constantly having this cycle of snow gear drying out. Honestly, I don't know how people function without like 2 sets of snow gear for their kids, because they've always got one set absolutely soaked, and it just ends up being a lot of stuff, like 2 snowsuits each, 2 pairs of boots each, 2 pairs of mittens each, 2 toques each, and it's just, it adds up. And we don't have a huge home, and we have an entryway that also functions as like storage, also as just a typical mudroom, also as my piano teaching studio. And so it's just, sometimes it's a lot to juggle. Whereas summertime, it's like, here's a pair of home sandals and here's a pair of town sandals, and that's about it, right? And just everything else kind of takes a little bit of extra time. I'm just heading out here to treat Denny again. I sent updated pictures to, whoa, let's not lose my dose here. I sent updated pictures to the lady who has been helping me out with Denny's eye injury. She's got lots and lots of experience with this, with goats specifically, and I sent pictures and she was like, oh yeah, definitely keep treating him. I think he looks a lot better, but just because they're just starting to look better doesn't mean that you should stop their treatment. So I was really on the ball for about probably 36 hours with treating him like every 2 hours with like eye drops. I was using serum, so it was actually horse serum, which is essentially horse blood that's spun down until it separates, and then that serum is at the top. They collect that and store it for eye treatments or a lot of different things apparently, which is news to me. I did not know that that was a thing. And so I did every 2 hours treating him with the antibiotic eye drops and then the serum eye drops every 2 hours, except at night. I did not do it at night because I told myself I needed to sleep to stay sane. He definitely can see out of that eye again. I know for a fact. It's actually tracking. It's responding to stimuli on that side. So I think we just might have saved his sight on that left eye, which I'm thrilled about, but I still want to make sure he makes a full recovery. That being said, the liquamycin is what I have. It's a tetracycline, whatever, I'll write it down here, type of antibiotic that they secrete through their tears. And so basically it's constantly bathing their eye in antibiotic as they're producing tears. And so I'm going to give him another dose of this, and then I'm going to give him, it looks like a needle. I just take the needle off and I do it just like an eyedropper. I'm going to do the antibiotic eye drops, and then hopefully he continues to improve, and hopefully he completely regains function in that eye, and praise the Lord, hopefully he will be a completely normal 2-eyed buck rather than a 1-eyed jack. So yes, things like this are a little bit more challenging, but I'm very thankful that it's warm. It's like probably +2 degrees. It's perfect snowman weather, snowball weather. The snow is like heavy and sticky and precisely what you would want for building anything with snow. Hi, dude. Oh, Girly, get in here. We got stuff everywhere. All right, let's set this somewhere safe. Actually, you're probably gonna tolerate this a lot more than the other one, okay? So hopefully, let's put you somewhere where we can see you. Nope. Oh boy. Tika, get out of the way. Good boy. Oh, actually, we need to do your drugs. Okay, I'm just gonna turn around, up, down, turn around. Sorry, you're gonna hate me. What side do you want to do this on? I'm sorry, dude. I gotta give it to you. I know I'm sorry. I know. Yeah. While you were wiggling around. Oh, being a drama king. He's now stamping that foot because he's sore. I'm sorry, dude. It's because I love you, man. It's because I love you. Goats I have found to be the biggest drama animals about getting stuck with needles. They're so dramatic. What I have found to work the best for giving those eye drops is to put my left thumb through the bottom jaw. There's a section where there's no teeth, and so there's no risk of like getting your thumb chomped off. And it just gives you control of their head, and then you just kind of gently tilt their head over a little bit. Hopefully you were able to see well enough in that video. And then just drop the eye drops in there quickly. It sure pays off to have very friendly buggers. Oh, yuck, okay. We're finally feeling Bucky. Mr. Ew. That's disgusting. That's so disgusting. That's so nasty. You boys are so gross. Ew. Ew. Ken and Henry. That's really nasty. So anyways, we're just gonna keep on treating him as far as like what the advice is given to me as, and looks like Lucky's being super brave, hanging out all the way over here in the snow. You're so cute. She's eating the fence. Did you find some ice to chew on? Is that tasty? Delicious, hey? You're hilarious. Anyways, apparently now my junior bucks are ready to go because they're actually acting in rut and they're actually extending, urinating all over themselves. And so I'm hopeful that if Girly goes into heat, I can throw her with one of the juniors and they might actually do something this time. My 4 other does were bred to Denny. Hey you guys, you're so pretty. My 4 other does were bred to Denny. We're just waiting on that one right there. Miss Girly to go into heat. Rose and Willow and Sage and Daisy, wherever she went, are all bred to Denny, which is the buck that we're treating right now. Can you not open that up, please? No, hey, you're gonna squish her head. Get off the gate. Everything's falling apart. I mean, not everything, just some things. You guys are cute. So anyways, if Girly goes into heat, which she has not gone back into heat since I left her with Henry for 2 weeks. Remember when I had their little honeymoon suite or whatever going on? She has still not come back into heat. And she's on day 27 now. So I'm gonna give her till day 35. If she still has not gone into heat, I will take a blood sample and I will send it. I actually might do it for all of my does. I'll take blood samples from all of them, as much as I don't want to. And I'm gonna send it to the lab to pregnancy check all of my does. And if Girly is not bred, I'm gonna talk to my vet about getting a cedar and whatever drugs I might need to induce a strong heat so we can get her bred. I don't wanna wait and have late babies. She's already kind of spaced apart from the other ones, and I would really like to get her bred ASAP. And I need to know if she's pregnant, if Henry actually did something and I just didn't see. But I did not see any activity, any interest, no evidence on the rear end of a successful breeding. And so I'm a little bit aggravated with her, to say the least. So at least the little junior boys are ready to go if anybody were to happen to like recycle, or if Girly finally decides she's gonna go into heat, which would be really nice sooner than later. Anyways, thanks for watching and stay tuned for whatever else happens on Lil Troyer Farm, because honestly, I don't really plan content because content just kind of seems to write itself for the most part. Let me know if there's something that you would like to see or something that you're excited about, and I will leave it at that. Thanks so much.